In this week's Problem of the Week, we have not one, but 3 questions about a fictional nation, the United States of Latin, in our election week extravaganza. And in our first problem, we have 6 states have voted for the orange candidate and 5 for the blue. So this nation determines the winner by the number of states and not by the popular vote. So orange wins 6-5, even though if you look at the totals, orange carried its 6 states by just 6 votes to 5, while the blue candidate carried 5 states, 11 votes to 0. So the blue candidate got 85 votes, while the orange candidate got 36. But the orange candidate won 6 states and would have been elected president. So the answer to problem 1 is 85. In problem 2, the blue candidate has carried 10 states, so it looks like a landslide, 10-1. But if you look at the popular vote, Mahoney Island went 11-0 for the orange candidate, and the blue candidate won the other 10 states, each by a total of 6-5. So in the popular vote, it was very close. In fact, the orange candidate got 1 more vote, 61, to the blue's 60, although in the electoral vote, it looks like a landslide. 10 states for blue and 1 for orange, and the answer to number 2 is 10. For problem 3, we seem to have a bit of an eco-disaster in Casey-Bama, which has caused most of the residents to flee to Mahoney Island, where they can look across the Straits of Rouse and bone up on foreign policy while they get a good look at a fictional rival nation, the former Soviet Union of Parker. Meanwhile, the government is convinced at least 1 voter to stay behind in each of the other 10 states. So when the next presidential election rolls around, 6 states go blue, but those 6 states happen to only have 1 voter each. So even though the blue candidate wins 6 states to 5, the orange candidate has received all the other votes, 115 to just 6 popular votes for blue, even though the blue candidate wins 6 states to 5. So the answer to problem 3 is 115.